my name is Nurul Ashkin, metric number CF21020. So first, I will going to present about the introduction and objective. For introduction, we study the bus service at UTHMF Cup bus stop, aiming to understand passenger arrivals during peak hours. Bus service are vital for students, faculty, and staff. As the university grows, reliable transportation becomes crucial, and our study focus on the FCUP bus stop, a key spot on UTHM campus. Using civil engineering statistics, we analyze passenger arrivals during peak hour to identify patterns and areas for next. Here is the objective of our study.
Okay, hi, my name is Muhammad Hanim Najmi Asri, DF220147. Today I will present about methodology of the project. First thing first, it is data collection. Okay, for this project, the method that we will use to collect the data is by observing and recording the data in one day with two different peak hours time. That is the morning and the afternoon of the peak hours arrival of the bus. The time interval used is 15 minutes and the data has been collected at bus stop Fakulti Kejuruteraan Awam dan Alam Bina FCAP. Then the collected data will be used to calculate mean, variance, standard deviation. Then from the data will be analyzed the descriptive and inferential statistic. Next, we move on to the flowchart. First thing first, we start with identifying the variable. It is number of students arrive at bus stop. Then we determine the peak hours period times and the time interval is 15 minutes. Then we collect the data at the site by collect the data manually. Then we will record the data in the draft table. After that, we will present the data and get the outcome of data collection. Then from the data collection, we will make a data analysis. From the data analysis, we will calculate cumulative, mean, variance, and standard deviation. After we get all of that, we will analyze by descriptive data and then we analyze inferential data. After we analyze the data, we will summarize the project by make a conclusion in descriptive statistic and conclusion of inferential statistic. Okay, next part is data presentation. Okay, for this project, the data has been collected on 7 November 2023 by our group. The data collected from 7 until 8:45 a.m. for the morning peak hour time arrival pass for the first part. Then the second part is from 1:30 p.m. until 3:15 p.m. for the afternoon peak hour arrival part. Then the data collection is referring to the shuttle bus service transportation at UTHM. Okay, from that we get a two table collected data. There is morning peak hour arrival and afternoon peak hour arrival. This table presents the number of students that arrive of morning and afternoon. We can see here it separate to two part of number of students. There is male and female, and we sum student. Then the time interval is 50 minutes from 7 to 8:45 a.m. and 1:30 to 3:15 p.m.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syazri Aiman Berasdi and I will present about discrete statistics. First, we use the time interval is 0.25. Then we get the midpoint S is 0.125. Using all of the data that has been collected, we can find the value of Fs, x square, Fs square, and in bracket Fx square. For the first column, to get the Fs value, we calculate the 2 multiplied by 0.125. For x square, we just 0.125 square. To get the value of Fx square, 2 multiplied by 0.125 square, and the fs square, we calculate the value of 2 multiplied by 0.125 square. After we got all of answer, we can construct the frequency distribution curve. Next, we go through to summary of data analysis for morning and evening. For the morning, we get the mean value is 0.91, median 0.835, for the mode 0.75, variance 0.82, standard deviation 0.91, first quartile 0.581, third quartile 1.145, interquartile range 0.564. For the evening, we get the mean value is 0.72, median 0.533, for the board 0.34, variance 0.66, standard deviation 0.81, first quartile value is 0.294, third quartile 1.2, and interquartile range is 0.906. Using all of data, we can construct the Bose and Whisker plot. To create Bose and Whisker plot, we should have several information, which is lowest value, highest value, quartile 1, quartile 2, quartile 3, and upper inner fan, also lower inner fans. For the morning, the highest value is 0 and highest value 1.75. For the quarter 1, 0.8. For the quartile 1, the value is 0.581, quarter 2, 0.835, quarter 3, 1.145, upper inner fan is 1.991, and lower inner fan negative 0.265. And after we construct the Bose and Whisker plot, there is no outlier. Using the same method, we can also construct the Bose and Whisker plot by using the data for the evening.
My name is Farhana binti Umar Azali. My metric number is DF22098, and I will present for inferential statistics. So for hypothesis testing using two mean, I will use Z distribution. So I will state that new X will be the mean number of student arrival for morning, and new Y will be the mean number of student arrival for afternoon. So our hypothesis is HO equal to new X not equal more than and not equal to new Y, and for HA is new X is less than and equal to new Y. For level of significance, we will use 0.05, and our N is 45 and M is 52. We will calculate Z using Z formula, and since our significance is level of significance is 0.05, we will use 0.5 minus 0.05 in the distribution. So we will find the close. So we get the 0.45. So we find the closest to 0.45 in the Z table, and we get the Z critical is 1.05. So from that, we can conclude that Z calculate is lower than Z critical, and we reject HO. So it is reasonable to conclude that the mean number of student arrival for morning is greater than the number of student arrival for afternoon. Second, for comparing two variants, I will use F distribution. So we will define HO and HA. For HO, variance morning is equal to variance afternoon, and for HA is variance morning is not equal to variance of afternoon. The significant level we will use 0.10. So to calculate F critical, since this is two-tailed test, we will divide significant level 0.10 with 2, so we get 0.05. So we get numerator is variance in the afternoon, and for denominator we get morning. We state that morning variance of morning. So degree of freedom, for numerator we get 6 and degree of denominator we get 6. Since this is 2-tailed test, we divide we calculate the F critical, we will divide with 2 and we get critical F value using the F table. We get 4.28. Our state decision rule, we state that F critical, F calculate is more than and equal to F critical. So we reject HO. So from the result, we calculate that we get F calculate is more than F critical. So we reject H1B ANOVA test. We will use same significant level. We state that HO is nu S equal to nu Y, and for HA is nu S is not equal to nu Y. So our decision rule is F calculate is more and equal than F critical. So from that we reject HO. Our degree freedom of numerator we get 1 and degree of freedom in denominator we get 12. Therefore from critical F value from the table we use 4.75. So from this we calculate the F, we calculate the sum of square, we calculate the SST and SSE and F. So since the calculate is lower than the critical, we accept HO. So from here we can calculate, we can conclude with 95% confidence that both mean are significantly different. So from manual calculation, I compare with ANOVA single factor using Excel, and the summary and ANOVA is same.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Wan Faisal bin Wan Usman. My number metric is CF20200. Okay, for discussion 1. In the morning, the bus arrival average at 0.91 compared to the evening value is 0.72. That is indicating that the morning is dominant. Additionally, the morning value higher and the variance is 0.82, suggests that is more dispersion better than the evening value is 0.99. Okay, for discussion 2 is that impression statistic show how 95% confidence interval in the evening is 0.9 until 0.29. That is indicating the population for means lies between 0.9 and 0.29 for evening. The 95% confidence interval limit that is 0.72 until 0.22, with the population mean within the range is 0.72 until 0.22. Okay, for discussion number 3 is that the F distribution calculate the F calculation is 1.35 is below than F critical, that is 4.28, not in rejection region, but since the F calculated value is less than F critical, we obtain from the table we accept HA. So we confidently conclude no variation between morning and afternoon student arrival at 95% confidence. For one way ANOVA test, Okay, for the conclusion, in conclusion 1, the study conducted a comparison of bus service stop in the morning and evening. We collect the data of the bus stop service in morning and evening to do the comparison analysis. In conclusion 2, using Microsoft Excel as a tool for analysis and the calculation, we use a Microsoft Excel for all the analysis process. And lastly, at the the research utilized various civil engineering statistic analytical method. We use a lot of methods that have been learned from the civil engineering statistic subject to do the analysis, such as box and whisker plot, F-test and ANOVA test. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.